of how to become a YouTube star. I got news for you. You're in luck. I'm live. What? That's me live? Like I'm alive? Ah, I feel that. I'm alive. Yeah. Wow. Wowie. Wow. That's right. You're getting to see me live in front of you right now. And I know you're thinking, whoa, wait a minute. Don't I usually watch videos and they're all cut together and then all of a sudden it'll cut to a crazy clip and you're like, they're talking and say something funny and then it goes of a guy who's just like, did he say that? Yeah, stuff like that, you know, or it'll be like, why did he say that? And then it goes back to you and it's all clipped and edited together perfectly. That's not what this is about. This is about us being live. And that's what you're going to have to do if you want to build your content and your community as a YouTuber. So what you want to do primarily is to start off gaming. Oh, did you see that? And then you want to narrate what you're doing. So you're like, pew, pew, oh, I shot that guy. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe it. Whoa, are you on there? And then you're talking to your friends. Hey, bro, yeah, I'm behind the haystack. Oh, no. Oh, you're dead. Oh, no, that's right. I'm back. Keep me alive, bro. Revive me. And you do that, and you're like in your 20s, and like you're supposed to be, you know, moving on with your life and like creating a life, and your parents wanted you to do that. So they said, hey, you need to go to college and you need to find a major. And you're like, you know what? I'll find a major, you know, in your freshman year. You're like, I'm undeclared. Sophomore year, undeclared. Junior year, and I'm like, I'm a sociology major. I don't know. Just like leave me alone, Mom. Come on! Just stop! Like, I'm just here playing a video game. And then it dawns on you. Oh, I have an idea. I can follow the formulas of all the other YouTubers that are out there. That's right. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to take your mundane, pointless, useless life, and if you can act like me in a certain way, in a certain format and formula, you too can make millions of dollars. That's right, as long as you go ahead and click that like and subscribe button right now. See, what you want to do is encourage them no matter what. You got to remember to like and subscribe. In fact, I have so many viewers and only 1/3 of them subscribes to this channel. If we could get that up to half, that would make things great, especially for me, because that would probably mean that I'm making more money. And when I say like and subscribe, what I really mean and what you really mean is like, do this so I can make more money. Because I want to make more money and I want to numb your brains at the same time. See, that's the whole goal. You play video games and mind... turns to mush. And that's what you want for your viewers out there, because they'll be loyal. Those mush brains are yours. Ha ha! That's right. And so what you need to do in order to do that is play a not mind-numbing video game. There's so many out there. You got, you know, your Fortnites and you got your Minecrafts and your Roblox, and there's so many more. But you want to make sure that they're younger and their brains aren't fully developed, or that they just love to play video games and don't have a lot of friends. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, you could even find like hot single moms out there that just, you know, like you're in your 20s. There's nothing wrong with that. If a hot single mom wants to check out you playing your video games, you know, it's like, and then she just like DMs you and then she's like, you know, you're hot. And you're like, whoa, yeah, I know. And then like, you are too. Well, maybe send me a picture. And then she DMs you a picture and then you end up meeting up at Chili's, like, you know, 150 miles away, and then the next thing you know, like, your mom finds out, and then she drives all the way, all 150 miles out to Chili's while you're having, and it's like $5 margaritas, and you're old enough to get your own hotel, so you get a hotel for the night, and you're like, maybe I'll get lucky. And then you're there just eating your nachos, and then all of a sudden, oh, Mom, no. Your mom comes in. That is an option for you if you want to become a YouTube star. I mean, there's so many great possibilities out there for you. That's right. You can be just like that guy. I don't know. It's not like it's happened to me. It's a long time ago. I started out gaming. Just like you, I loved playing games. You know, and I was older. So I loved just picking up the old Mario Kart or any of the Nintendo-based games. You know, the original NES, the 64. I mean, the Wii, for crying out loud. I mean, I was in there, and then you know, I went on Twitch. I lost my job. You know, and then a pandemic hit, and I had a lot of time on my hands, and I just started, and then she DM'd me, and I just was... That is just an example of something that could happen to someone if they became a YouTube star and then they were to do a show about becoming a YouTube star, you see. I don't know offhand if that would happen to you. I'm just saying, like, if you follow this, crazy things can happen. What? Oh my God, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen! Those are the type of overreactions that you want to have if you're going to become a YouTube star. If you want to be a YouTube star, one important thing to do is to be a really bad actor and overact. Now, usually if you go to acting school, they'll teach you how to act, but they don't teach you how to overact. That's where I come in. See, that was an overacting of like a crazy monster. What? If I saw a crazy monster, I'd be like this. Oh, what? But you know what? As you're an overactor, that's what people want to see on the other side. See, they could watch so many different things and so many different options of what out there. You know, it's not just on YouTube. There's tons of socials and even the mainstream stuff like Netflix and Amazon Prime and all that stuff. There's so many things to watch. So how do you set yourself apart? By being super obnoxious. Oh, and you scream a lot. And then it turns into a laugh because you go from screaming to laughing and you're playing a video game and they're like right there with you and they were just like having a great time and then you're building a following and all of a sudden you become a big YouTube star in the gaming community and then you say, you know what? It's time to make a change. That's right. In fact, I'm going to start with having a drink from one of my sponsors. That's right. My channel has become so big I have a sponsor. I don't want to say the name because this isn't real and I may get in some trouble if they don't realize that. It's a great product though. It's refreshing. If you're under 21, you shouldn't drink it. It's not like I ever have when I was under 21. Look, I could talk about it now. I'm over 21. I had experiences. The first time I gamed, I mean really gamed, I had a drink. And I knew at that point, I wanted to stop being a sociology major. And I wanted to become a YouTube star. Oh, yeah, right. I want you to become a YouTube star too. Just overact. That's right. Anything you got, just go on. Laugh a lot and then be like, oh, I'm shocked. And then just be like, oh my gosh, that was really sad. And then so you go and you play the games and then you just, while you're talking there, you just be as insincere as possible. And you narrate what's happening in the game. That's what's really happening. Every once in a while throwing a face like that, but excuse me, you get back to playing the game. That's right. Oh my gosh, I hope, whoa, that was one big apple. I didn't know Minecraft had apples that big, and they're square. I don't know about you, but when I eat an apple, it's really big and red and ripe, and I take a bite, and one time I took a bite and a worm actually came out of it. All right, oh my God, Steve's doing that, and look at that creeper. Oh, I hope he doesn't get me. See, it's that mind-numbing narration that you want to make sure that you are doing when you are playing video games. But you will come to a point in your life when you're like, I've amassed as many fans as I can playing video games. Now it's time to go in a completely different direction. And that direction can take many forms, whether it's a reaction video collection, or whether it's ranking other YouTubers, or whether it's ranking just things in general, like fast food restaurants, or you know what, it might be you guys going out and just going to a scary place and determining if it's really haunted. And then you just go there and you're like, this is crazy, it's haunted. Oh my gosh, have you seen that? Did you hear that? I'm at one of the most haunted places in America. Oh my God, that's crazy. I got a ghost up my ass right now. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that orb go right up my... Talking about an orb up the butt. A big old orb. Like, I felt that. It just went. Like, it wasn't a small, like you would think orbs could go pucker up and get tiny. No, they just full force, just like, what was that? It was just an orb. See, I knew I was in a haunted place, so an orb going up my butt wasn't an unusual thing for me. So if you can record that and put it on YouTube, you can like change your direction where, you know what, you're not only getting all your fans that like you playing video games, you're also like getting a whole new group of people that like to see orbs stuck up your ass. And that's a whole other genre. In fact, it somehow got on Pornhub. I don't know how. It wasn't what it was intended for, and then I was able to get it taken down, luckily. Because it was just a giant misunderstanding as far as what an orb up the ass, and no one checked, because you could just, it was like the Pornhub community, from what I've told. That's what it's called. But it didn't matter. And you know what? We had a whole new community from there. And that grows from our gamer community to our people that like watching scary orbs shoved up my ass community. So as that goes on, or it could be anything. It could be a reaction video. Those are great too, because you have to have absolutely no talent for that. You want to watch other talented people do things and then react to them. And then all those people out there will be like, I wonder what he thinks. He's not qualified at all. He hasn't done anything to actually have an opinion that matters about what he's watching. It's not like he's done it. It's not like he's gone to school for it. He's just on a fucking camera. Sorry, just something, sometimes a piece comes out of me. I'm just like, whoa, where did that guy come from? You ever know you're just like a normal person, and all of a sudden they're like, blah, blah, someone else comes out? That's what happened just then. No idea where it came from. But what I am saying and what I am telling you right now is, if you want to become a YouTube star, you have to change direction. And so then you could go and become a reactor video. And those are great, because what you could do is watch all these videos and just judge. Yeah, no, that's mind numbing. No, brain rot. Yeah, that one made me laugh. Oh, that was kind of cool. I think that cat was real. Yeah, it fell so high, but he landed on all fours. Like, I'll give that one a pass. Yeah, I know. I got a big audience now, so like, they can watch me watch other people's videos and critique it, and I could be like real condescending prick, and they'll start to like it, I guess, because they don't want that super obnoxious guy now. They want like a super hot, intelligent, older guy now. That's me. Yeah, I think you know what I mean with that. But like, yeah, just like a guy that's gonna fulfill all your dreams. I think you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. That's what you want. And you can be that guy if you want to be a YouTube star. You just have to constantly be changing direction so they don't know where you're going to go next. What? I don't know where he's going to go next. He could go political. That's right. I'm super serious now. You know what? I've gained amassed a whole population of fans. A lot of fans. And a lot of people and subscribers that follow me. Now I want you to now take me completely seriously. You see, I was a gamer and I created all my fans as a gamer. And now I've decided you'd take me seriously. And for me to become a political figure and for the rest of the world to simultaneously take me seriously and not mock me. I mean, I'm smart. I know I'm smart. My mama told me so. Mama said, "You're smart, little baby." I said, "I know, Dad." I know, Mom. I know I'm smart. I'm a smart little baby. I'm a smart little baby boy, and I'm gonna grow up. And then I went and became a smart little toddler. And like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm smart." And then I became a smart high schooler. Be like, "You're an idiot. No one likes you. Shut up. I'm smart." And then I went and did this. And like, as the world collapses around us, here I am playing video games. And like, now here I am. I'm talking about politics. I want you to listen to me. I want you to pay attention to me. See, I'm shining a light on what's happening in this world. And if you can't see it, well, gosh darn it, you're blind. You're blind. You're just where's my CNI dog or my cane? No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretending to be a blind person as a metaphor or analogy. I don't know. See, I do know I'm smart. I just mucked that one up, I guess. But I guess what I'm saying is that we are all fucked. Like, really, really fucked. Like, PHUCKD. Fucked. Up the old. Woohoo! That's right. You see, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. We've been devaluing our dollar. I used to listen to this great financial advisor of mine. It's a great show when it lasted. It was called Funny Money, and the host was John Keynes. Really hot guy. Like, objectively, as a straight cis white male, he was objectively smoking hot. I mean, he could look into the camera and steal your heart. I think you know. I'm talking about you. See, those are the type of people that can become YouTube stars. It's just an example, but what you need to do is constantly be changing direction, going zig and zag and left and right and not knowing where they're going to go. Once you have created and amassed a following, you could do and say whatever you want. That's what's great about YouTube and the internet. It doesn't dumb down our society as a whole. It doesn't water down talent. Whoever said that is full of poop. I mean, they're just full of it. They're full of a whole lot of caca. It's just flowing out of them. What is great about our society is that America still rules. And even as inflation creeps up and the world falls apart because of global warming, and there's wars all over the world and stuff, we'll just keep continuing. We had a global pandemic, and then we got on the other side of it. And now, when you go to McDonald's, you can't get an actual meal for under $11. That's true. And you know what? There's no inflation because the government tells us that there is only 3% inflation. Well, that's just consumer goods. That does not include food, fuel, and housing. How do I know this? Because the government changed the definition in around 1980 or 1981 when Paul Volcker, who was the head of the Federal Reserve at the time, had to raise rates to 20%. And when he did that, everyone freaked out. Oh, that's the craziest interest rate I've ever seen. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Crazy town. We can't have that happen again. So we need to just change it to where inflation only affects the consumer goods. See, it doesn't affect all the stuff that impacts your lives. So as the world crumbles around us, we're just like, this economy no good. Nothing I can do about it. Wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? See, that is the political guy. So you go from the gamer and then to the haunted house, the orbs up his ass guy. And then you go to doing reaction videos, and then you become political. And then you can do whatever you want. Then you can take over the world. You see, as a YouTuber, you have the power to do that. It's crazy to think that you can, but it's true. You can do it. All you need to do, next thing you know, you'll have your own chocolate bars, and you'll have your own burger joints, and you'll be as talentless as the #1 guy on YouTube, the #1 most downloaded. When you look at him, you're like, that guy, like, what does he do? Like, what? Really? Millions, billions of dollars. That guy. He created a formula that everyone else follows. Like, zero talent. Like, get him. He's not an actor. He doesn't sing. He doesn't dance that I know of. He just creates these videos and is, hey, how you doing? He created this way to talk. Don't forget, you need to speak in a rhythm, and it's mostly to hypnotize your dumb audience. See, that's okay to think that your audience is dumb. They know they're dumb. That's why they're tuning into you. See, you can do that too. So what I want you to do is go out there and you just start filming yourself. Play a video game. It doesn't matter what video game it is. Get yourself on Twitch. Get yourself on YouTube Live. And you too can become the greatest YouTube star in the world. I'm talking like mega big, like boom, boom. Like when you think of my balls big, that's like just like ginormo balls. See, I want this for you. If you tune in, you too can become a YouTube star.